When I need to get my wisdom teeth removed, my dad showed me this magazine. You can see how thick it is. And this is just for 2019. And this is the magazine that was released in 2020. I don't usually have health issues, but even when I do, I found finding the right doctor to be a really difficult task. That's why I made Winfield, a website where you can find the right doctor for you. I'm Derek Shee, a computer engineering student. Here's my email and here's my cell phone number. Feel free to email or ask or call me so I can answer any questions. Now, there are a lot of reasons why people avoid healthcare. The purpose of Winfield is to connect people to doctors. 33% of people report unfavorable evaluations of seeking medical healthcare related to physicians, healthcare organizations, and effective concerns. Another 15.6 due to time. This means that nearly half of people think that there is something wrong with the way that we are approaching healthcare, and healthcare really matters. More than half of voters consider healthcare as their top concern when it comes to voting. I myself am looking for a doctor for an injury that I have, and I'm finding it really difficult to find the right doctor. And the problem is when you have the wrong doctor, it's really obvious, and it's abundantly clear when you get a doctor like that that isn't right for you. Now introducing Winfield. We find you a doctor. Winfield.com is a website that doesn't aim to solve this issue for everyone, but for people around Scottsdale. Scottsdale is a great place to start because it's an attractive destination for medical care. By simply inputting a type of doctor and your insurance provider, it will find you healthcare professionals in the local area. For instance, let's say you have lower back pain. Simply looking up spine health, osteopathic care, or chiropractor, and including your healthcare provider, let's say Blue Cross Blue Shield, will find you a matching doctor and provide you their phone number and website. Because this is all electronic, with time, we can even integrate their schedule into the website. This way, you can look through different providers, look at their schedules, and find the right one that fits their time with yours. Now, the underlying magic is to build a community of doctors and a community of customers using email links to get customer reviews. Now, we're taking some ideas from LinkedIn and Yelp. The crucial part is doctors. The network of doctors is to create a peer recommendation system, which is the most important aspect, in my opinion, to finding a practitioner. This way you can get the best healthcare available. But part of the magic is the local area. You probably can't build a service like this at a nationwide level, and we're not trying to. How can this make money? Well, we'll advertise via web traffic. Because the purpose of this website is to click through directories, there will be plenty of ad space. And moreover, doctors can easily promote their own service on this website. And by increasing visibility of paying doctors, we can increase web traffic, increase movement through the website, and therefore increase ad revenue. But with a significant enough ad web traffic, it can make money. Nothing new here. Go to market plan. We start by adding personal doctors and who they recommend. The first thing to do is just to ask a few doctors who they recommended to add them to the list. For example, if you have a doctor, you go to them and ask them, who would you recommend for certain issues? Like if I went to my dentist, he recommended me an adult dentist, and I currently still go to him. However, this is an extremely saturated market. You can just see here how many different people are trying to tackle this problem. It's a really big one. But you might ask, what can people do different in this market that these people aren't already doing? Well, people still prefer the old ways. I don't know about you, but I don't find my doctor looking them up on a website or even in a magazine. I find them based on recommendations. My general practitioner, my dentist, and the specialists they recommend connect me to other doctors. The way I've always found practitioners is through recommendation from existing physicians. The reasons why these websites listed here don't work is because of trust. Our competitive edge is trust. We will follow LinkedIn and Yelp to build a network of local physicians that you trust and can provide the care you need. Now our team, here's a much younger version of me. I'm a computer engineering student, and my capstone is making a website. So hopefully by the time I graduate, I will have some experience with making websites and handling databases. This means the website can be built ground up from me. However, I do not have any experience with the healthcare field. So it would be helpful to have a doctor, a nurse, and perhaps a lawyer or someone in tune with the certification process to help handle who to start communicating with. Getting a foot in the door will be the most difficult process of finding doctors to recommend each other. On the topic of finances, there's not a whole lot of upside value. These kinds of websites don't make that much money because the web traffic is not super significant, only up to about $1,000 a month. But the upside is that the cost is really low. It's only about $15 per month for a server, and it can go, and even in the worst case, it can go up to $100 a month. Is a very large profit margin. That's why today I'm only asking for a couple hundred of dollars. And if it works, you can launch a different network in different cities around the country. Now, one more thing. Here's the website. You can see that here's the name, Winfield, our logo, and the URL. By simply typing your insurance provider and the area of practice you're interested in, or you can look on the map, you can find a doctor that's right for you. Thank you very much. Please ask me any questions that you have.